from. We are from Dickens Garden Town, and we are here is of our GP project, that is our global topic is climate change, energy and resources, and our issue is increasing pollution due to excessive use of fossil fuels. Yep. I'm going to start with the first question. Does Pakistani government use fossil fuels for energy development? And what type of effects does excessive use of fossil fuels in energy development have on the environment?
So, your question is regarding use of fossil fuel. And the fossil fuel is being used in cars, in vehicles, in trucks and buses, in power generation, in power plants, and in industry. So all the stakeholders, whether it is industry or common citizens or government and private sector, all of them are using the fossil fuel for traveling, for energy production, and for their tasks in industry, in textile industry and other industries as well. So government is regulating the use of fossil fuel through environment department, industry department and other departments, labor department as well. So as long as the role of EPA is concerned, EPA means Environmental Protection Agency, the role of EPA is concerned, we are checking and we are monitoring the standards. We are monitoring the exhaust emissions from the vehicles and the exhaust emissions from the chimneys or the stacks of industry. And we are regulating the Punjab environmental quality standards, that any emissions from the transport sector or from the industrial sector should not exceed a set standard of, for a common person, I can say that the CO emissions from the stacks and NO2 emissions, SOx emissions, particulate matter emissions should not exceed a certain level of pollution. So we are here to discuss the role of fossil fuel as a pollutant, and we are here to discuss the minimization of fossil fuels use in different sectors, industrial sectors. So government is promoting the electric vehicles. Government is promoting the use of solar plants through IPPs as well, and through through minimizing the duties and taxes on all these sectors, solar sector, electric vehicle sector. So by intervening in these sectors through taxations, through emission standards, the common person, the industrial sector, the other sectors are promoting the use of other energy sources other than fossil fuels.
The second question is on the issue of smog. How much does development of energy through fossil fuels affect the environment?
On the issue of
smog, the current issue.
Currently, the use of fossil fuels, I think all the pollution, at least 80 to 90% pollution in Punjab, in Pakistan, is due to use of fossil fuels, and due to burning of different fossil fuels, different gases like SO2, NO2, and SOx, NOx, and carbon monoxides, VOCs, and particulate matter, PM2.5, PM10, SPM, suspended particulate matter. All these pollutants are linked with the use of fossil fuels in different sectors, in power plants, in industrial sector, and particularly in vehicles and household as well. But our environment in Punjab, in Pakistan, is also naturally supporting the high level of particulate matter, high level of dust in the atmosphere, and and the weather and the meteorological conditions during November and December also contribute to enhance the smog. During the season of smog, October, and especially in November and December and January, due to low wind speeds, low temperature, and due to low precipitation means rain, and due to low precipitation during November, all these meteorological conditions make the weather, make the atmosphere stagnant, which enhances the promotion of smog, the pollutants, and all these conditions hangs and stagnate the pollutants in the atmosphere. So the use of fossil fuels is contributing to the smog in all the season. But during smog season, meteorological conditions also contribute towards the stagnation of atmosphere and promotion of smog and haze in the atmosphere. So all the developed nations have minimized are minimizing the use of fossil fuels, especially the use of coal and other fossil fuels, which are contributing towards the promotion of smog. So EPA is promoting other energy sources like solar and electric vehicles, and the transport sector. The government through transport department is also promoting the electric vehicles and electric buses. And EPA has focused to install the emission control systems in the industry and catalytic converters in the vehicles to minimize the pollutants from different sectors, industrial sector and transport sector. So, like other developed nations, we should promote the clean energy through promotion of Euro 5 or Euro 6 compliant vehicles, Euro 5 to Euro 6 compliant fuel, and state-of-the-art emission control systems in the industry. And there is also need to promote different renewable resources like dams and geothermal energy and different types of solar energy and wind energy, which are called renewable sources of energy. So by promoting other sources than fossil fuels, we can minimize the effect of fossil fuels on the environment and public health.
And now third and last question is how EPA planning to solve the issue of excess use of fossil fuel?
The question is very. I have also. I think I have a replied answer in the first two questions, but we can discuss it again as well. EPA alone cannot minimize the use of fossil fuel. All different sectors and different stakeholders, private and government stakeholders, are involved in minimizing the use of fossil fuels. Recently, different IPPs, independent power plants, have been introduced, which are operational on solar energy and wind energy, and geothermal energy should also be promoted in Pakistan. And EPA, as long as the pollution is concerned from fossil fuels, EPA is installing is promoting the use of emission control systems in industry and catalytic converters in the vehicles. But EPA, it is very difficult for EPA to minimize the use of fossil fuels. But by inviting different industrialists and different people from the private sector, we all could enhance the use of other energy sources other than fossil fuel, and we can promote walk. EPA promote EPA with other departments like transport department and TIPA and other departments could promote walk, could promote bicycle, and can promote the use of electric vehicles and public transport, and could minimize the use of private transport, private vehicles like car or motorcycle for every citizen. So by promoting EVs and solar systems and other renewable resources, the use of fossil fuels could be minimized. But EPA alone cannot do this. All other departments and stakeholders, public, and universities can play their role in minimizing the use of fossil fuels.
Thank you. I have a question. If we mainly use EV at transports and we use that instead of that buses and fossil fuel burning of fuel, instead of that we use EV transport facilities, that should be better for us.
Definitely, it is better for all for the public and public health, but there are certain issues in adopting and minimizing the use of old vehicles which are on petrol or diesel, because all the citizens cannot purchase electric vehicles because they are very costly. Their rates are more than, I think, more than 5 million to 6 million. So every citizen cannot purchase electric vehicles, but we initially can promote the use of electric motorcycles. Their rates are around 1-2 million or 1-3 million, 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs. So initially, a common person, lower middle class, a person from lower middle class can purchase motorcycles, electric motorcycles, and by minimizing taxes and duties on electric vehicles, the use of electric vehicles is being promoted. The number is increasing. Number of electric vehicles are increasing day by day, but there are again many issues like issue of their costly spare parts, like an issue of their repair and maintenance. So these issues are also there with the electric vehicles, and there are protest against electric vehicles due to mining of lithium. There is again an issue of environmental issue due to mining and demand of more and more mining of lithium for lithium is also an environmental issue. So,
but I have heard that Punjab government is providing tractors and other facilities, EV motorcycles to us. Is that effective for us?
Punjab government is providing electric tractors.
Yes, I have heard.
China is also providing. I have heard that China is providing electric trucks and with heavy batteries. But if the government with that effect,
our environment,
it will definitely promote the cleaner environment. It will definitely promote air quality. But again, the issue will be of replacement of batteries and machinery, repair equipment, and the cost of that tractor. But it is if the government is taking these steps, all the public should encourage the use of tractors and trucks and buses and cars and motorcycles.
Thank you.